transition from, engineering and, the whole office work, policy making, to now politics. Exactly. It's not really easy, but are you not worried that, your ongoing consultations, mobilization and campaigns to get the APC ticket in Nasarawa State may be dead on arrival, considering that Governor Abdullahi Sule has already endorsed Senator Ahmed Wadada?
Well, it is politics. I'm happy with what is going on. I am glad that has taken place, that the governor has defined his direction. A respected leader on his own right, he has the right to indicate who is his preferred candidate. But interestingly, politics is a game of numbers. And therefore, the primaries is not by consensus. The candidate to bear the ticket of APC in the general election will be determined by direct election. And my consultation, my closeness to the grassroots has indicated that on pre and fair election, I will, by the grace of God, emerge victorious, because it is a payback period for the people of Nasarawa, whom I have touched their lives over the years. So it is better to go through this process, to test the water and see who actually is well-grounded and closer to the people.
There's, the president gave the APC governors, the leeway, or should I say the power to determine the mode of primaries in their respective states. And that's why we're already seeing them, endorsing candidates who they say are the consensus candidates of the party. They say this would allow for a rancor-free election. In the case of Nasarawa State, you are also a member of the All Progressives Congress, a stakeholder. Where stakeholders carried along, how did the governor reach this decision?
Well, let me say that the president is a Democrat. He wants democratic process to follow. And the president is also a law-abiding citizen. The Electoral Act said where there is consensus, there is no problem, and this consensus must be 100% agreed upon. If there is a single contestant or aspirant that disagree with the consensus proposed, therefore direct election should go for. In a team of 100, if 99 agree to consensus and one person object to it, then election has to take place. Now that is the position of the president. Of course, preferably consensus. But where there is no consensus, direct election is more democratic. Now, His Excellency has the right, like any governor, to propose. He made efforts to have consensus. That did not take place.
So there were consultations?
There were consultations, but not conclusive consultations. Now, there is a gentleman understanding or agreement that Nasarawa West, where I come from, that is Kefi Zone, having spent 8 years from 1999 to 2007, when His Excellency Senator Dr. Abdullahi Adamu was the governor. He did very well. He's still alive, and he's still helping to shape the peace and stability of the party and the people of Nasarawa State. Then Lafia Zone, or Nasarawa South, had it 12 years because Ali Akwe had it 4 years of blessed memory. Tanko Almakura 4 years. That means Nasarawa South has spent 12 years. Governor A.A. Sule from Nasarawa North will be completing his 8 years by the grace of God in 2007. Now, by this gentleman agreement, zoning, or being your brother's keeper, as they call it in another towns, to avoid saying zoning, it's a Kefi zone, or Nasarawa West, where I come from, that should now produce the governor. Now, there is even disagreement on that, whether that is that consensus should continue or where should it begin from. Now, to his credit, Governor Abdullahi Sule supported that the candidate for the party should come from Nasarawa West, where I come from, where Senator Wadada also come from. Now, under my leadership, I went through all the aspirants and convinced them for us to form a forum
All the aspirants in Nasarawa West.
So that we will be united to ensure that we don't lose out to any other zone, and we will have it. We did, and ASLA was happy with it. Now, effort to have one of us selected through consensus, but then by the Electoral Act, only people who have purchased form and screened by their party and are called qualified contestant can sit and negotiate on any consensus and sign document as consensus, not those that are yet to be screened and said to be qualified to contest the elections. Another thing is that by then Senator Wadada was in SDP. When we formed this forum of contestants under the APC, under my leadership, we have agreed and told Abdullahi Sule, the governor, that since we failed within ourselves to come out with a consensus candidate, we have given him the mandate to select any one of us, and we will support that person. Now, we did that. It is my proposal, actually, because at different forum, at different gathering, Governor Abdullahi Sule has specified the quality of the person he will support, the character, the qualifications of the person he will support to succeed him. At the end of the day, when he made up his mind to select Wadada, his description of the type of person he will give him his support has already disqualified Wadada, and that's why we support